Hey everyone of Witches of the Moon. Thank you for stopping by for this week's topic, Servitors. This video is coming a little late, and I apologize. We've had some guest hosts, and we were trying to kind of give a little variety to the channel on Friday. Unfortunately, things just did not happen that way, so this video is coming out a little late. So the topic is Servitors. And you probably already kind of do this and you don't know it, where you kind of create, I guess this is kind of like a manifestation of your desire, but it's one you kind of feed, and you kind of make guidelines for this thought form that you create that's gonna go out there in the world and make stuff happen for you, manifest things for you as well. There is a book out there. I believe the name is David Cunningham. Can't remember the name of it. It might have been just I forget what it's called, but I will link it in the comments. But it's a really good book. It has a wonderful little sheet for you to fill out while you're kind of creating your servitor. And one of the things that I do like about when you fill this out, if you get the book, it helps you kind of pinpoint what you're trying to make for yourself, and it actually, I feel like it will make your servitor stronger. I actually sat down and made this sheet for a servitor the other day to kind of test out the process, because I have my own process, but since I'm referring people to something else, I kind of wanted to test it out first. And you know, I think I like this process a little bit better than what I have been doing. One of the things that I do like about this worksheet is that it kind of makes you sit down and think about, you know, how this entity or this thought form is going to not only interact with you but the world as well. So if you create something for healing, you kind of make this contract and say that I'm only going to use you for healing aspects of things. So you can't go say, okay, now I'm going to feed you, now I want you to go make someone sick. That's kind of not what this contract is about when you fill it out. So it kind of keeps you coloring within the lines. I guess you can say it that way. There's a lot of stuff on here that you can fill out to kind of help you out along the way. One of the things I do like, I think it was Jen that posted someone else's YouTube video about familiars, and one of the things that she was, the person that was talking about the servitors, is that she liked doing stuff by sound, or sometimes she would make like a certain song be the way that she called the servitor and or fed her servitor, and things like that is very unique. And that's the one thing that really what this form is about, is kind of making your servitor unique to you, not just unique, but unique to you and what you need it to do, as well as how you yourself can feed it. And when I actually printed out this form, I actually go, you know, well, what if I put like a deity in here, you know, and I try to fill all this out, and there's some stuff in here, like say you have a deity and you want to use this deity, and you start filling out all the goals and desires and what this deity means to you. If you have a lot of empty spaces in there and you don't know what that deity really stands for or what it's for, then I would suggest that you do your research. You know, every witch tells you that, do your research, but do your research and try to figure out if you can find out, well, what is this deity, what's their take on healing someone, or what's their take on making someone sick, or whatever you have out there, because you always want to respect whatever you call in, whatever you create as well, and whatever you put out there, you want to respect it. And so if you can't fill out all this stuff on the forum here, and you can't really pinpoint what the deity or the stock form or whatever you create, if you can't pinpoint these certain things, and they're major things like, you know, what's their general realm of influence? You know, what's their specific realm of influence? You know, what is their goals and desires? You know, what's the desired result that you want from this deity? If you can't fill out all these major things, maybe you shouldn't be playing with it. That's just me. But there are certain things, like maybe you like the idea of something, but you want to tweak it yourself. That's perfect for having this form around to kind of tweak it out unique to you, because I know in Orisha work, you know, when you get called, you know, you get put into a family of fellow Orisha people, you know, they have their own servitor. It might be represented as Eliwa or Yemi or whatever, but it's an aspect of that deity or that Orisha that kind of protects over. So each kind of clan, whatever you want to call them, each group has their own unique servitor, and that's kind of why you fill out the form, so it's unique to you. I feel like this topic is more. It's more that it's more hands-on. It's hard to explain it in a video. That's why I kind of took my time to make this video. But I feel like once you start, you know, working with servitors, you're gonna like it. And you're probably gonna make like a phone book worth of servitors. But like I said, the general rule is respect what you make, respect what you put out there, and good things will happen. Alright, I think that's all I'm going to say for this topic, and I'll see you guys next week. You have a great one.